So we're gonna be solving word problems. Okay? So in this case, we are going to be given some information. We're going to be given a formula. We're going to learn how to use the given information and the formula to solve to what the question is asking us. Okay? So there's steps for this. And then these steps, you can use them in any subject, right? It doesn't have to be only in math. You can use them in sciences. You can use them if you're even solving for a business or anything like that. You can always use these steps because they're going to help you. They're going to lead you, right, into doing or solving the right answer. Okay? So these steps are also highlighted on this sheet right here. So it's called the GRASP method, right? Grasping the information. And GRASP stands for given, required, analysis, solve, and paraphrase. Okay? So, what does the word given mean?
What information you're given.
Information you're given, right? So this is the first thing you have to do when you're solving a word problem. You're going to write down the given information under the given tab. Okay? So what is given to me? The speed of whatever, right? So you're gonna write speed equals to blah, because that's given to you. Okay? So let's write that down. After given, we have required. What does required? Like, what does required mean?
What do you need to solve it?
That's right, required. What are you looking for? What are you solving for? So this is usually, you write, like, I am solving for, let's say, distance, right? So you write required, D, and then you put a question mark next to it because I'm looking for that, okay? So required is, what is the question asking you to find? Then we move to analysis. Analysis is writing down the formula that is given to you and the one that you need to know, to use, sorry. Solve is when you're subbing in the given information. Last is the paraphrase, so that means it's your statement, it's your therefore statement. This means that your question, you've solved it, you're done. This is my therefore statement. let's look at an example. So the aircraft speed is s equals d over t, where s, and it tells you what the letter means, right? Where s is the speed in kilometer per hour, d is the distance traveled in kilometer, and t is the time in hours. Okay, so it defines the letters for you. Find the distance. This is where I'm going to start to, okay, find the distance.
Should we write down like D equals all that stuff, or do we just memorize?
No, you joke. You mean like, should we write that D is distance and stuff like that? No, you don't need to write that. Okay? So find the distance traveled by an aircraft cruising at a speed of 428 kilometers per hour for 1.5 hours. Okay. What are the given information? So what is that kilometer per hour? What does that kilometer per hour? So find the distance traveled by an aircraft cruising at a speed of 428 kilometers per hour.
Yeah,
So what letter does that 428 kilometers per hour represent?
S?
S. So you're gonna write S equals 428 kilometers per hour. So this is given information. These are numbers that are given to me. What else is given?
The amount of hours traveled.
So time, right? And that time, what letter does it represent? So T equals to 1.5 hours. So I wrote the given information. Now what's the question asking me to solve?
The distance.
The distance. So this is the required information, right? It's asking me to solve for distance. So I don't know what the distance is, and this is what I'm looking for. So I have the given. I know the required. What am I looking for? What's the formula I'm using? They only gave me one formula. What is it?
D over T.
S equals D over T. So I have to write that in my analysis. Okay? So, analysis is S equals D over T. Okay? So in your analysis, that's all what you're doing. Writing down the formula that's given to you. What comes after analysis? Solve. So in the solve, what does it say? What do I have to do in the solve? What does it say?
Divide time into
Sub in, given, and solve. Right? So the given are S and T. So where do you see S? That's out. So you're going to replace that S with the amount that's given. So I'm going to write 428. When you're subbing in, don't worry about the units. You don't want to include the units. Okay? So I replaced S with 428. Do I know what D is?
No.
D.
No.
No. So I'm going to write D. What is T? 1.5. Good. So you see that now, in my equation, I only have one letter that I don't know what it is. I have to solve for them. Okay? Let's solve. Solving is right under solve, right? So I have to keep going. I haven't gotten my answer yet. How do I isolate for D?
Times.
Yeah.
So you have to times by 1.5, right? Because to get rid of a division, I have to multiply, right? So basically, what I have to do here is I have to multiply both sides by 1.5, right? Because I want to get rid of this, right? So, what's 428 times 1.5? 642. And then what unit would distance have? Distance traveled in
Kilometers.
So that's gonna be 642 kilometers, right? So, given, required, analysis, I solved for my distance, right? Now what you have to do is, under your paraphrase, you're gonna say, therefore, the distance traveled by the aircraft is 642 kilometers, and you're done.
So this way is all about writing out your work and everything, right?
That's right.
Okay.
And this is what I'm looking to see on your test, right? Given, right? Required. You don't have to write the whole word given. You can just write GRASP, okay? You don't have to write the whole word. Okay? But this is how you solve word problems.
This is like the one that we did on like the first or second day or something. We came up there and we did some type of distance thing or something,
Yes,
right?
that's a similar
This is
question.
Just the more.
That's right. This is a
standard
more
version?
show your work. Yeah, show your work.
Okay.
Same question, right? Are we okay with this? All right. Let's read the next question. So the cost, C dollars, to produce a school yearbook is given by the equation C equals 8,000 plus 9n, where n is the number of yearbooks printed. What will it cost to produce 1,500 yearbooks? So let's align, let's what's given to me?
Who's giving is the amount, 8,000 C.
Okay, let me read this. What will it cost to produce 1,500 yearbooks? What do I know?
Yeah, so it's $8,000 for C is what you're starting at with for money, right?
No, C is 8,000 plus 9n,
Okay.
right? This is the equation.
To find out how much money there is?
Yeah, this is your whole equation,
Okay.
okay? Now this is what's gonna go under analysis. This is your formula, okay?
No, we
This
only
is
have-
what's gonna go under analysis.
We only have the cost for these 1,500 yearbooks and then.
What are you looking for? Let's go back. What are you looking for? What will it,
Cost.
so you're looking for what letter?
C.
C. You don't know what C is, okay? So what will it cost to produce 1,500 yearbook? What does 1,500 yearbook represent?
1,500 individual copies.
9N.
Oh, never mind.
N. It represents how many yearbooks you have. So that represents the letter N because N is the number of yearbooks. Right? And you have 1,500 yearbooks. So you know that N,
Would it be 1,105?
how did you get that?
In my head.
you show me the work? And how would I know that you actually know what you're doing? Okay, so I know that the number of yearbooks is 1,500. What am I trying to look for? What am I solving for?
Cost to produce 1,500.
So I'm solving for C. What is my formula?
C equals 8,000 plus 900.
What would I do with the solve portion?
Something given.
So what's my given?
Given is 9.
That's my given. 1,500. I'm gonna replace 1,500. I'm gonna replace n with 1,500 because that's what's given to me. So C equals 8,000 plus 9 times 1,500. Right? So do that on the calculator and tell me what you get. Because we need to know how to use our calculator. Otherwise,
What's the 9 for? Is that the cost of each yearbook or?
that, yes.
Okay.
But then you're gonna have to pay 8,000 down payment, kind of, and then you're gonna add 9 per year, right?
21.5.
21.5. Did we all get 21.5? I want to know that you know how to use your calculator. I want to know that you got the right answer.
How do I write
I didn't
it?
get the right answer. Oh, no, hold on. Try again.
Yeah.
How do I write it?
Exactly the way it's written.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
8,000 plus 9. Two brackets. Brackets with
So what would be your paraphrase? What would you say? So what would you say as your therefore statement?
Oh,
Therefore?
therefore the cost of,
To produce.
to produce 1,500 yearbooks is 21,500.
21,500.
So your therefore statement has to answer the question, right? You go back to your question, you read it again. The question is asking you, what would it cost to produce 1,500? You're answering an English question. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna read the next part of the question, and then you're gonna do the analysis for me. You're gonna do the graphs for me. Okay? Do it on another piece of paper if you want, or do it with pencil, just so we make sure that you've got the right answer before you have to scribble over.